a heartfelt welcome. Today's conversation will be about how to regain vigor and joy without resorting to heroic efforts or strict limitations. Tell me, don't you have days when it feels like your body isn't your own, aching here, pulling there, energy vanished, and your mood at zero? We often wave it away. It's just age. What can you do? But what if I told you that many of these unpleasant sensations are not an inevitable part of aging, but the result of quite specific, often unconscious habits? The very ones that seem harmless or just part of life. Our body is a wise system, but with age, it becomes more sensitive. Metabolism is no longer the sprinter it was in youth, joints require more care, and the nervous system needs calm. And so, the habit of drinking little water turns into brain fog and quick fatigue. And the reluctance to learn how to use that same smartphone, which could connect you with your grandchildren, turns into feelings of loneliness and uselessness. Even something as small as wearing old, worn-out shoes at home can become a silent saboteur, worsening pain in the legs and back. But there's excellent news. These habits are not a life sentence. I want to share with you simple and accessible ways to replace them with ones that will work for you, not against you. I promise, you'll be surprised how small changes can bring back lightness in your body, clarity of thought, and the desire to live actively. No complex schemes, just self-care that is understandable and achievable. Let's watch this video together to the end and discover the secrets to a comfortable and joyful life after 60. 1. Insufficient water intake. Let's start with the simplest and most fundamental: water. Many think, I drink tea, coffee, juice. That's enough. But we often confuse liquid with plain water. Dehydration, even mild, is an insidious enemy. It slows down all processes, causes fatigue, headaches, constipation, makes the skin dry, and thoughts sluggish. Imagine a dried-up stream. Life in it stagnates. So does our body without enough plain water. You should replace some of your tea, coffee, or sugary drinks with plain, pure water. Keep a glass or bottle of water in sight and take a few sips every hour, without waiting until you feel thirsty. Consider Robert, 72. He always drank a lot of strong black tea and considered water an empty drink. He constantly suffered from constipation and inexplicable daytime drowsiness, sighing, old age is creeping up. His doctor advised him to drink at least 1.5 liters of plain water daily. Robert was skeptical, finding it an unnecessary burden, but decided to try. After a couple of weeks of forcing himself and then getting used to carrying a bottle, he noticed more regular bowel movements and clearer thinking after lunch. Physiologically, water is essential for bowel function, toxin removal, tissue elasticity, and brain function. Caffeine and tannins can even dehydrate. Psychologically, Robert realized his discomfort wasn't just age, but a simple, changeable habit. The benefit for you includes improved digestion, more energy, mental clarity, and better skin and joint health. Make friends with water. It's the simplest, most accessible source of health and vigor. 2. Excessive consumption of sugar and simple carbohydrates. A cookie with tea, a candy after lunch, a sweet bun for breakfast. These familiar little joys act like a roller coaster for our blood sugar. A sharp energy spike, followed by a crash, leaving fatigue and hunger, plus contributing to excess weight, pancreatic strain, and diabetes risk. Replace sweets and white flour pastries with fruits, berries, nuts, whole grains, and unsweetened dairy. Take Elizabeth, 68, who loved baked goods and struggled with weight and mood swings, thinking it was hormones, age. Advised by a dietitian, she reluctantly cut down on sweets, replacing them with fruits and nuts, initially finding life bland. Morning muffins became oatmeal with berries. Afternoon cookies became apples. It was hard, but after a month, she lost weight, had stable energy, and fewer cravings. Physiologically, complex carbs, protein, and fiber offer lasting satiety and energy. Psychologically, Elizabeth found pleasure in feeling light and well, not just in food. The benefits for you are stable energy, weight control, lower diabetes risk, and improved mood. Seek sweetness and healthy options. Your body will thank you. 3. Sedentary lifestyle, prolonged sitting. A cozy armchair, television, a book. We value peace as we age, but prolonged sitting causes stiffness, aching joints, slowed circulation, and energy loss. Muscles weaken, bones become brittle, like a bike left to rust. Replace continuous sitting with short activity breaks every 30-60 minutes. Stand, walk, do simple stretches. Consider Arthur, 75, who spent hours watching sports after retirement and complained of back and knee pain, blaming old injuries. His doctor suggested simply standing and walking during commercial breaks. Arthur was initially lazy, thinking it wouldn't help, but tried it. Gradually, his back ached less, and rising from his chair became easier. Physiologically, movement improves blood flow, nourishes joints, and strengthens spine-supporting muscles. Psychologically, realizing simple actions could ease his pain restored Arthur's sense of control. The benefits for you include reduced pain, better circulation, maintained muscle strength and flexibility, and an energy boost. Move a little but regularly. Your body is designed for movement. 4. Ignoring hearing and vision problems. My hearing isn't that bad. I'll wear my old glasses. We often postpone checks, blaming age, but poor vision increases fall risk and hinders hobbies. Poor hearing leads to social isolation, misunderstandings, and can affect cognition, like navigating in fog. Replace postponing doctor visits with regular checks, annually, biannually. Don't hesitate to use hearing aids and proper glasses. Margaret, 78, experienced hearing loss, but refused a hearing aid out of embarrassment, saying, "I'm not deaf." This led her to avoid social gatherings and feel isolated. Her children persuaded her to get a consultation, and she was fitted with a small, modern aid. Adjusting was strange, but being able to chat easily with grandchildren and rejoin her book club showed her what she'd missed. Physiologically, correcting senses helps the brain process information, reducing strain and cognitive decline risk. Psychologically, it restores confidence and communication joy. The benefits for you are improved communication, lower risk of falls or isolation, preserved cognition, and enjoyment of hobbies. Good hearing and vision are your windows to the world. Don't close them. 5. Improper footwear. At home, we often wear old, worn-out slippers. Outside, may be beautiful but tight or unstable shoes. Improper footwear leads to pain, feet, knees, back, foot deformities, corns, and fall risk. The foot is our body's foundation. If it's unstable, everything suffers. Replace worn-out, unsuitable shoes with quality, supportive footwear with non-slip soles, and low, no-stable heels. Good indoor shoes with heel support are key. John, 70, loved his worn-out moccasins, but had heel and back pain. Damn sciatica. A podiatrist advised supportive shoes, even indoors. John protested, "They're comfortable," thinking the doctor wanted to sell insoles, but severe pain made him try. The new shoes felt unusual but supportive. After a month, heel and back pain lessened. Physiologically, proper shoes distribute load, absorb shock, support arches, affecting posture. Psychologically, John learned comfort isn't always familiarity, and foot care is body care. The benefits include reduced pain, deformity prevention, lower fall risk, and walking comfort. Your feet carry you through life. Treat them to good shoes. 6. Resisting new technologies. Oh, these smartphones or computers are too complicated. I don't need this. Resisting technology can lead to feeling left behind, hinder communication with younger generations, and cut off access to useful info and services, online payments, video calls. It's like refusing a helpful tool. Replace fear and reluctance with curiosity and small learning steps. Ask family, friends for help, or join senior computer courses. Helen, 76, refused the smartphone her kids gave her. "My button phone is enough." But she missed her distant grandchildren and felt disconnected. Her granddaughter patiently taught her WhatsApp for video calls, sharing photos. Helen struggled initially, too complicated for my brain. But seeing her great-grandchild laugh on screen and attending his birthday via video changed her mind, making her feel closer. Physiologically, learning stimulates the brain, creating new connections. Psychologically, it brings competence, connection, and expands possibilities. The benefits are easier communication, access to info services, brain training, and feeling current. Don't fear new things. Technology can be your helper. 7. Insufficient protein in the diet. Appetite can decrease with age, leading to lighter meals, porridge, soup, veg, and forgetting protein. the building block for muscles, bones, immune cells. Deficiency causes muscle loss, sarcopenia, weakness, slow healing, and weak immunity, like building a house of sand. Ensure enough protein. Add lean meat, poultry, fish, eggs, legumes, beans, lentils, cottage cheese, or nuts to each meal. Sam, 79, grew tired quickly, lost weight despite eating, mostly soups, potatoes, bread, saying my strength is fading. Tests showed low protein. His doctor advised adding protein to every meal. Sam hesitated. Meat is heavy, eggs have cholesterol, fearing harm. But the doctor stressed protein's importance at his age. Sam added cottage cheese to porridge, chicken fish at lunch, egg, beans at dinner. After months, he felt stronger, more energetic, regaining some muscle. Physiologically, adequate protein maintains muscle, strength, immunity, vitality. Psychologically, Sam felt he could actively improve his well-being via diet. Benefits: maintained muscle, strength, strong immunity, more energy, better healing. Protein is your strength and protection. Don't forget it. 8. Neglecting oral hygiene. My teeth aren't what they used to be. I'll clean my dentures tomorrow. Poor care of teeth, gums, or dentures causes mouth problems, cavities, gum disease, bad breath, and affects the whole body. Oral bacteria entering the bloodstream increase risks of heart disease and digestive issues. Poor chewing, like a constant infection source. Replace careless care with thorough hygiene. Brush teeth, show dentures twice daily, use floss, interdental brushes, see the dentist regularly, check gums, dentures, even with no teeth. Dorothy, 71, wore dentures but cleaned them irregularly. She had inflamed gums and a bad taste, probably the dentures. Her dentist stressed perfect hygiene. Dorothy initially thought it excessive, not my real teeth. But the dentist explained the link to general health. She started cleaning meticulously with special tools and rinsing after meals. Gum inflammation and bad taste vanished. Physiologically, good hygiene removes plaque, preventing infections affecting the body. Psychologically, oral freshness boosts confidence. Benefits: healthy teeth, gums, fresh breath, systemic disease prevention, comfortable digestion. A healthy smile and fresh breath matter at any age. Care for your mouth thoroughly. 9. Hoarding and clutter at home. We accumulate many meaningful things over years, making it hard to discard them. But too much stuff turns homes into warehouses, hard to clean, easy to lose things, creating oppressive atmospheres and fall risks. It's like living in a cluttered past. Replace hoarding with conscious decluttering. Start small. One drawer, shelf. Ask, use this in the last year? Brings joy or just takes space? Involve relatives. Walter, 80, had a house piled with old papers, boxes, unused items. Moving was hard, cleaning impossible. His daughter urged decluttering. Walter resisted. My life is here, fearing memory loss. Daughter suggested starting small, one corner, photographing cherished items. They did it together, reminiscing. Walter gradually got into it. Freed space brought lightness, order. Physiologically, order reduces dust allergens, fall risk. Psychologically, decluttering can be therapeutic, freeing space and mental energy, reducing anxiety. Benefits: more space, light, easier cleaning, lower fall risk, order control, less stress. Free your home from clutter. Make space for new energy and joy. 10. Giving up hobbies and interests. No time, energy, not strong enough. That's for young people. We sometimes abandon hobbies, reading, knitting, gardening, art, music, theater, with age. Losing hobbies means losing joy, meaning, activity, social connections, like extinguishing a soul-warming flame. Replace abandoning hobbies with reviving them or finding new ones. Remember past joys. Try something new you always wanted. Join a club. Irene, 73, loved painting but quit after retiring. No inspiration, poor vision, feeling empty, bored. A friend invited her to a beginner's watercolor class. Irene hesitated. What will I learn? They might laugh. But curiosity won. Interacting with peers, teacher support, the creative process captivated her. She felt creative joy again, made friends. Physiologically, hobbies stimulate the brain, improve motor skills, reduce stress. Psychologically, they give purpose, satisfaction, boost self-esteem, add meaning. Benefits: joy, satisfaction, brain stimulation, new connections, stress reduction, full life sense. It's never too late for what you love. Find, return to your hobby. It's your vitality source. 11. Excessive TV watching, especially negative news. Television is a constant companion, but too much time, especially with crime, politics, and negative talk shows, harms mood, sleep, worldview. We see things pessimistically, get anxious, sleep poorly, like voluntarily sinking into negativity. Replace mindless, excessive TV with conscious choices and limited time. Prefer positive films, documentaries, concerts. Take breaks, move. Avoid negativity before bed. Frank, 77, watched TV for hours, news, crime shows, becoming irritable, suspicious, sleeping badly. The world is going to hell. His wife suggested limiting news, one broadcast a day, watching nature, travel shows. Frank grumbled, need to know what's happening, but agreed for peace. Gradually, he felt calmer, less anxious, slept better. Physiologically, less negative info reduces stress hormones. Psychologically, focusing on positive, neutral content improves mood, life perception. Benefits: better mood, sleep, less anxiety, positive outlook, more time for other things. Be the remote's master, not its slave. Choose what nourishes, not poisons, your soul. 12. Social isolation, reluctance to socialize. Social circles can shrink with age. Friends pass, kids move, harder to go out. We might get used to loneliness, refusing invitations, avoiding new people. But humans are social. Isolation causes depression, cognitive decline, low vitality, like a plant without sun, water. Replace self-isolation with seeking interaction. Call friends or family, accept invites, initiate meetings. Join clubs, volunteer, greet neighbors. Grace, 82, felt lonely after moving near her daughter. She rarely left, refused outings. Don't know anyone, too old for new friends. Her daughter found a nearby senior club. Grace resisted, scared, awkward, but daughter persuaded her to try once. She joined gardening enthusiasts, talked with peers. Gradually, she attended regularly, made friends, felt needed, interesting again. Physiologically, social interaction stimulates the brain, reduces stress. Psychologically, belonging, friendship, support are potent antidepressants, energy sources. Benefits: better mood, cognitive support, lower depression risk, world connection, new interests, friends. Social connection is youth elixir for the soul. Don't retreat. 13. Reluctance to ask for help. I can manage, don't want to bother anyone. Pride stops us asking for help when needed. Carry bags, understand bills, talk. We overexert, risk health, feel alone with problems, like trying to lift too much alone. Replace the do-it-all myself. Habit with accepting, just asking for help when needed. Asking isn't weakness, but wisdom, self-care. Thomas, 79, lived alone, proud of his independence, never asking for help. He fell trying to lift heavy soil, getting badly bruised. Lying there, he realized pride almost cost his health. Afterwards, he slowly learned to ask. Neighbor for mower help, daughter for doctor trip. Awkward initially, but people were happy to help, strengthening bonds. Physiologically, avoiding overexertion saves health. Psychologically, accepting help cuts stress, builds connections, shows you're not alone. Benefits: preserved health, strength, less stress, stronger relationships, feeling supported. Allow others to help. It shows strength, not weakness. 14. Constant complaining and focusing on the negative. Everything hurts. Pensions small. Youth today. Bad weather. Constantly complaining, seeing only bad, poisons life for you and others. The brain focuses on negativity. We miss the good, lose joy, energy, like wearing gray glasses. Replace complaining with consciously seeking positives and practicing gratitude. Daily, find 3 things you're grateful for. Talk about good things, give compliments. Betty, 74, was the complaint queen. A friend gently noted it made everyone feel worse, suggested a complaint diet, weak without complaining aloud, finding good instead. Betty was initially offended. It's true, everything is bad. Felt it hypocritical, but tried it, very hard, itching to complain. But she noticed. Tasty soup from neighbor, nice sunset, grandson's call. Gradually, mood improved. People interacted more willingly. Physiologically, positive thinking reduces stress. Psychologically, it shifts focus, helps appreciate life, improves relationships. Benefits: better mood, less stress, more joy, better relationships. What you focus on grows. Focus on the good. 15. Irregular or insufficient sleep. Don't need much sleep. One more movie, stay up till midnight. Bad sleep habits, irregularity, lack, poor quality, hit the whole body. Memory, concentration, immunity, mood suffer. Disease risk rises. Sleep isn't luxury, but necessity. Bodies repair, recharge time, like daily maintenance. Replace neglecting sleep with caring for quality, quantity. Keep regular sleep, wake times. Create comfy bedroom, dark, quiet, cool. Develop relaxing bedtime ritual, reading, bath, music, no gadgets, heavy food. George, 76, often stayed up late, crosswords our TV, woke exhausted, night owl. Felt sleepy, irritable, forgetful daily. Doctor advised fixing sleep routine. George started bed by 11 p.m. even if not tired. Aired room, drank warm milk. Hard to sleep initially, just rested. After weeks, fell asleep easier, slept deeper, had more daytime energy, clarity. Physiologically, regular enough sleep restores brain, consolidates memory, regulates hormones, aids immunity. Psychologically, good sleep boosts mood, stress resilience, life quality. Benefits: more energy, better memory, sharp concentration, strong immunity, good mood, disease prevention. Sleep is your best medicine, youth source. Respect it. Well, my dear friends, we have looked at these 15 habits that, like unseen thieves, can steal our energy, comfort, and joy in life, especially as we get older. Perhaps you recognized yourself in some of them, but the main thing is not to blame yourself, but to understand everything can be changed. Your wisdom, your vast life experience, this is your strength. You have been through a lot and deserve the very best: health, vigor, and a good mood. Don't be afraid to try new things, to take small steps towards big changes. Even one changed habit can trigger a chain reaction of positive changes throughout your body. Remember, you have every right to feel good and enjoy life at any age. Believe in yourself, listen to your body, take care of yourself with love and respect. May every day be filled with strength, lightness, and inner warmth.